Okay, bookseller's in town, so I guess we'll go visit and see what I can buy. I'm in a new war, by the way. I think many of you have now heard my saga of AI ads and stuff like that. I do not care for them. I do not purposely go out my way to find them, and I will skip the shorts. I'm going to give up and get the Queen of Sauce cookbook. Pretty sure I know all the recipes that you can get from the show. Exactly, that's what I thought. I had them all, but I needed it for... I thought it came up in here. Okay, apparently I didn't need it, but now I confirmed I definitely don't need it. But yeah, I knew war. You know how I'm about text for voice or AI videos, right? I've mentioned it before. Not exactly a secret, I have a dislike for them. So now my new thing I am skipping. It's not a new thing, I've been doing this for ages. Blatantly stolen videos. It's the ones that have either a ASMR style video or some game in the corner. So it's a split screen video. So at least one of those videos is blatantly stolen, probably both of them. And they're playing next to each other and they're not by the original content page. I am no longer scrolling past them, I'm now clicking. If I'm on my phone, I'll do the whole do not recommend these videos to me. Though I'm pretty sure that button doesn't work, so I'm pretty sure every time I press do not recommend this to me, YouTube seems to think that what that actually means is I want you to recommend all the things to me. And it's really annoying, because I do not want to watch half those videos. Half the time because even the ones that they're showing me, I'm not interested in watching. And the other half is because it's not original content by the upload RAM and a bit about all that. Now I just skip it if I can. Not recommend it. Next time I think I'll just start reporting it, but I think it does any good. As I'm pretty sure they're the type of channels that with a little bit of AI generation know-how you can easily get it to pre-render and regenerate all these styles of videos. But I find them equally as annoying. Almost as annoying as YouTube shorts that are too short. Which I know probably sounds like really moronic to hear someone say that. But I'm talking about videos that repeat so quick that there'll be videos that are basically just a wall of text, right? And they'll repeat within like 3 seconds. And I'm a quick reader, and if I can't read it all before I have to listen to your stupid song choice repeat itself, seriously. Although someone's long form video I saw for YouTube Shorts long form, so we're talking like 30 seconds, maybe a minute. And they were playing a song in the background, but they only wanted like the main riff of it. It's the If All of the Queens. I wasn't even going to go sing it, and my voice just went, what happens if we just stop working? If all of the kings had their queens on the thrones, we'll pop them. It was sort of that song, I can't remember exactly which bit of it was. It might have just been that chord riff. Bit of notation. But they kept playing the same bit because that's all they wanted of it for their verse, because it was about English queens being badass, because we had quite a few badass English queens. And it would have been sort of fine, but I think they did it 4 or 6, that's a divide, 3 or 4 times. So I'm just sat there going, I'm not sure why I'm watching this. Because I was scrolling and I was kind of interested to know who you guys were going to cover. But like, I don't want to be here anymore. So I scrolled. Because stuff like that bothers me if I have to listen to the same bit over and over again. And the thing is, the music itself didn't meld very well. It was just jarringly repetitive. Oh, if you haven't worked out, I'm moss collecting. Keep running out. But yeah, I say it might just be a me problem. And again, it's the same as me when I'm watching YouTube Shorts and I see I don't know, I suppose just say a trended topic or clip. Well, audio clip would probably be best. And you watch one, and you think, oh yeah, this is kind of funny, it's fun, whatever, have a good time. And then YouTube be like, I'm now going to recommend you 50 more clips that are pretty much the exact same with the same audio file that add absolutely nothing new because you watched one from one person. They're going, I don't need to listen to the same thing over and over again. Every time I turn around and be like, that's it, I'm giving up YouTube Shorts for a while, I need a cleanse. I'm the type of person who ends up back on it and be like, why am I here? I swear I said I wasn't going to be on here anymore. I'm very bad at forcing myself to commit to giving up stuff like that. Well, I know I am. I'm curious, if I put a legendary fish in a fish pond, do I get more legendary fishes out of it? Jeez, that's a lot of stuff you guys have succeeded in. Right, I'm pretty sure I'm done with all normal size eggs. Large eggs. Cool, I can forget about that later. Also, I think YouTube's trying to make me watch Hannibal again. Not that I actually finished watching it. I started watching it a couple of years back when I was back in university. So basically, I think it was before I started this channel, because I don't really remember watching it that much in the house, but I definitely watched it when I was in the flat. And so I started this after I moved into the house, so yeah. And I stopped, I think the same reason I sort of stopped Supernatural. Life got in the way, had to focus on something that made me stop watching it. And a lot of times if I stop watching a series religiously, I just never get round back to it. Like, the issue is indeed mine. Okay, so large goat's milk are all sorted. I highly doubt unless I get a brand new baby animal, I'm going to start getting those milks. So I might just reconnect up the milk machines. Yeah, see, I never actually finished the series. I think technically it was, I say maybe it was still airing when I was watching, but I'm not sure about that. I remember when I was in uni and I was watching it. Watching it was the thing that made me go closest to deciding to be something like vegetarian. Because I used to stay up quite late watching it, right? And then the next morning I would go into the city my uni was connected to meet up with my family. I would go get like big full English breakfasts. And take into account the previous night I was just watching a guy turn human into dinner. So yeah, it was probably the closest I got. It did vaguely put me off the idea of meat, but I still kept eating because that's just the type of person I am. Right, how much moss do I have? 90. So I can make 3 deluxe worm bins. It's Friday, so Clint's not going to be in, is he? No. He's going to be... Oh, he must have taken a day out. Where do I want to set up these fish nets? I'm trying to think, which are the fish that sell the best? Right, I already have these ones over here. Guess I can add some on this side. Can just do that to get to the... Okay, I'll add the last worm bin to the crab pots up here. And I think I could probably go back to turning crab pots into stuff like sashimi, and then moving to turning actually smoking fish. Trying to decide what to do. Don't really want to take part in the fishing. Well, I guess you guys are free range today because I'm an idiot. Kind of at a loss of what to do. Not gonna lie. I know everything I need to do, but I need to get myself in a position to be set up to do it. Oh, I did drop by to Clint though for those troves. And actually, whilst I'm at it, I think I'll finally commit and go get that leveled up to iridium. So I'll take the 5 bars of iridium I'll need. Also cut down enough trees that I should have wood west. I don't have access to my axe. Oh, that's cute. It'll stay there, but it's cute. Gonna finally sort out my honey. It's been a while. Okay, so for me, the basic sell price of mead is 420 gold. So anything that's naturally over 420 gold, I can just sell. No. So I can just sell. Them I need to put into mead. And this side I can just sell when I get round to it. Look at it, it's so beautiful. I need the last two, and that one I need next month, and that one I can get any time. But I don't see any rush getting it because I get it any time, but I still need one to be next month. Still not got that one to do. How much moss do I have? So I might make 2 of those. I have one more somewhere. So I might go take a trip to the desert tomorrow. So curious about the magic fairy dust. I don't think I've tried it yet on anything. Does it just affect the one I click on? Yeah. I was kind of hoping it might be an AoE. I am the speed. You know, back in my old mod review videos. Let's close up before anyone gets any ideas. I used to use the cheats menu, right? To always increase my speed by 0.5. Because otherwise I found myself walking just so slow all the time. And it was only ever 0.5. That's all I needed to make myself feel like I was being a productive member of society. I feel like I could run to Calico Desert right now. But no, I'm still waiting for the Pam, as always. Okay, let's get this Calico trip sorted. I mean, it's not quite what I wanted, but I can't be mad at that circle of joy. I got animal crackers, mystery boxes, clay, a lot of palm fossils. Which one could argue I do not need that many palm fossils. I'll open them up next week. We've got some fish to collect. Oh boy, do we have fish to collect. Guessing I'm not going to have much room in there to go to the ocean, so I'll grab the ones up here. Any of these fish really worth... I mean, catfish, they're relatively worth maybe putting in the smoker. There's nothing actually worth it going in the smoker, for the smoker, in that lot of fish. So far, octopus is the only fish worth putting in that smoker, because it's like over 200. Well, there's not actually a huge amount of fish that are valued that high. You know. Even with like all the angling bonuses I have. I feel like this is going to be a good week. Now you may be curious to know why I dried some ancient fruit. It's because I want to do a quick comparison. So, one ancient fruit gets me 2,410, whereas 5 gets me 5,810. So it's still better money-wise to put it in kegs. That's all I wanted to check. Now, does it mean in the future I might put more in a dryer? There's a possibility I will. Especially if I start ending up with too much of it and I can't process it quick enough. Okay, we're just checking this shed one more time. Okay, I don't think it starts normal, makes stuff whilst I wasn't paying attention. So we can end, see how much money we're making. Oh, it was so close to 500,000 in one day. Dried purple mushrooms, doing nicely. That fairy rose honey didn't half help. Great wine, doing its part. Pale ale also doing its part as always. Broccoli sneaking in quite high, and of course my highest is truffle oil. Nearly 100,000 just on truffle oil alone. Smoked shrimp, and of course just 18,000 sashimi alone. Yay, Max is ready. So I'm doing quite well. I mean, from this statistics, I've made, what, 1 million a year? 1 million plus a year? Doing great. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you can. Tell me also you're awesome. Tell me terrible. It's Missy signing off. It's taking like 2 hours to record these now. Goodbye.